So DJ Hed is getting shit. Yeah, shit from all of the OVO stands for deleting all of the Kendrick verses and all the disses to the West Coast from Too Hard for the Radio. How's it going, Yatusavis community and YouTube? It's your boy Jtomreactions, and I'm back with another edition of Jtomreactions, y'all. I just want to give a moment of silence and remember all of our fallen soldiers. All right, a 10-second moment of silence to remember all of our fallen soldiers. Let's go ahead and respect that and give everybody, basically remember them for and respect them for going and laying their lives on the line, to basically protect our freedom. So let's go ahead and do that. 10 seconds. So, yeah. So again, I appreciate everybody that goes out and lays their life on the line. I appreciate, your service, and also wanted to thank everybody that, passed away, and basically respect everybody that has passed away in the line of service. So yeah, just my respects. So I also I also wanted to go ahead and thank all of the new subscribers, Hannah, Yael, Maya Devi, and Stacy Norman, for subscribing to the Yatusavis community. And if you guys want to become a part of this wonderful community, all you guys got to do is like, comment, subscribe, share with your family and friends, and also hit that noti bell. It lets you know whenever I drop another video. Also, go ahead and hype this video. Hyping the video gets me into the algorithm, so that way more people like yourselves can actually, cuss me out or like the video. More people like yourselves can come and become a part of this wonderful community as well. I have a new goal. My goal is to get to 3,000 subs, and also on the right there, go ahead and join the Discord if you guys are interested. You guys can go ahead and share any videos that you guys want me to react to. Also, I have a new Twitch. I am building it up. I am trying to get monetized over there as well, so that way I can start doing live streams and stuff. So it's the same handle, at Jtomreactions, and you guys can go ahead and follow me there as well. Now, like I was saying, DJ Hed is getting hate from OVO stands for not making his own version, but like removing Drake's disses to the West Coast, as well as the disses that he did to Kendrick Lamar. So Yoeqtv has this video for us. Go ahead. If you guys want to watch this uninterrupted, the link will always be in the description. You guys could go ahead and click on that, and it'll take you directly to Yoeqtv's video, and you guys can like, comment, and subscribe on his video as well. But don't forget to like my video before you go. Don't forget to do that. Now, Yoeqtv, let me hear what you got to say, brother. Yoeqtv, Yatusavis, you already know, man. Let's go.
Alrighty, guys, welcome back. It's your boy EQ, and up next we have DJ Hed speaking on editing out the disses on Drake's Too Hard for the Radio record, and the Drake stands are doing what they do best, crashing out yet again about it. Plus, we also have some proof that Drake is actually getting more radio support than Kendrick Lamar did first week. Another narrative that at this point should definitely be clipped. But to me, if I feel so strongly about this record, I'm definitely not playing this record. And there's pretty much nothing anyone could do to convince me to play it. Obviously, that's if you actually have the power to not play it, since there are times where the DJ is not really in control of what actually gets played at some of these big stations, and they're just there, honestly, more as a personality. But if you are looking...
Right. A lot of these radio stations don't have the power to play the version of the song that they want to play, or they don't have the power to not, really choose what they want to play. If they had a choice, they would definitely be playing different music. here in Houston. I could tell you that. Um, but yeah, there's a lot of politics that go into radio stations, and it's basically controlled by the radio station, by UMG, by whatever label that is giving them the music to play, right? So that unfortunately is out of the control of the DJ, unless you're paying a separate DJ, to come and play, what's hot. But yeah, let's continue.
At this from a Drake fan's perspective, I get why you'd be upset, but hey, a play is a play. And the only things I really see these stands are bringing up are the numbers and the fact that they believe Drake isn't getting any radio support, which is definitely very, very erroneous. So if I were them, I would just want them to keep padding the stats. I also find it
Right.
hilarious that this truly doesn't affect any of the stands, really. All these people have access to the unedited version that some are even asleep playlisting to inflate, and I'm pretty sure most of them aren't actually even in the market that DJ Hed broadcasts from. So what are you so mad about? Well, let me know if you guys think they should still be this upset about this. But when I love a song or a project, I'm not fazed by erroneous narratives. That doesn't bother me at all because I truly love the art. I love the music.
Plus, if you really want to play a song, I mean, we all got Bluetooth in our cars. If you don't have Bluetooth, you could do what I did for the longest time, which was wear headphones in your car and play the song that you want. Right? You can always play the music that you want. If you want to support your artist, if your artist doesn't get played on the radio, you can always go on YouTube Music. You can always go on Apple Music. You can always go on different platform and play the song that you want to play the music that you want to play. I know I don't, for me, I don't listen to the radio, so I wouldn't be able to tell you what gets played here in Houston. I wouldn't be able to tell you if Drake is even getting played here or if Kendrick even gets played here. I wouldn't be able to tell you that. I used to, but it's for this same reason that I stopped listening to the radio. I really like Chamillionaire. I like his old music. I like his new music, and I can't play anything that shit doesn't get played on the radio. The only thing that gets played is his studio albums, like Sound of Revenge. Some of his music from Sound of Revenge gets played. Damn, what was that other one? Oh man, I'm getting called out here. Ultimate Victory sometimes is a victory. Ultimate Victory. I don't remember if that. I know that that's the name of the song, right? But yeah, some of Chamillionaire's music doesn't get played here. It's just his studio albums get played. But I like listening to his mixtapes. I like listening to Slaughterhouse, all of their old shit. Pharaoh Monk, all of his old shit. Mos Def, Lupe Fiasco, all of their old shit. That's what I like listening to. And none of that shit is gonna get played here. And it's for this reason. Like, if it's not gonna be played, why am I gonna listen to all the new shit that gets played? I know that the new shit, I give it, maybe an hour of playtime because I know that it's gonna get repeated again. Like there's no reason for me to listen to the same song 20 times in 1 hour. You know what I mean? So, but back to this. So basically, DJ Hed, his point is, if I can't control what gets played. I know the song itself is gonna get played, but if you have an issue with what is being said on that song, or if that song is dissing the city that you are currently playing that song, or an artist from the city where that, then why should I play it? And if I do have to play it, I'm gonna go ahead and remove that part off of that song, or censor that part off of that song, so that way I don't have to play it. But let's continue. Let's continue.
Music, but not these stands. And even if you calmly point out the facts, they still have a meltdown, wishing you to be deleted from existence. Egregious, I know. But after 2 years of this behavior, I'm pretty sure it's not going to change anytime soon. But definitely let me know in the comments if you guys think, just like Sam Cooke sang, a change is going to come. Doesn't seem like anytime soon anyway. So enough dilly-dallying. Let's jump right into these videos and posts, where we have DJ Hed speaking on editing out the disses on Drake's Too Hard for the Radio record. And obviously the Drake stands are doing what they do best, crashing out about it. Plus, we also
Right.
have some proof Drake is actually getting more radio support than Kendrick Lamar did first week. Another narrative, again, that should be clipped. If he's still playing it, I don't understand why the crash out is needed, but again, let me know if you guys think this is rash. I bet you most of you people don't even have a serious membership. All right, let's jump into the clip, guys.
To be honest, I don't think that people should be crashing out just because he took out. You're from the West Coast. If somebody's dissing your coast, are you gonna want them to play that shit? No. Why would you want that? Why would you want to hear that? You would get pissed off, right? I would. Somebody dissed Houston. Come on, bro. Come on. Be serious. You guys only like the music from your glorious king, and that is it. That is all. But let's continue.
Hey, I fuck with bro too. The Too Hard for the Radio is controversial because on one side, I've gotten that he's intentionally trying to drive a wedge between LA and the Bay. I don't buy that.
I don't think he's going to be very successful at that, especially with this record.
I don't subscribe to that. The Bay and LA, we fuck. I'm
And let me just talk about Too Hard for the Radio, right? That song was trash. That was one of the 18 songs on that album that was trashed. There was one song that I liked, which was the first song. I said it on my review for Iceman. If you guys want to check it out, that link will be at the end of the video, and you guys can go ahead and check that out. But I thought that was one of the trash songs. It had a trash flow on it. Did not sound like West Coast music, you know? Didn't sound like West Coast music. I don't know what the fuck that was. It had ABC flows on, which, you know, I don't like that. And like there's no point in listening to that song, in my opinion. So let's continue. I don't know why people are tripping about it, but let's go.
I'm not contributing to that conversation or narrative that there's gonna be like you're not gonna do that with me or my platform.
Wait, what you're saying? You don't believe that he's doing it, or you're saying it's impossible to happen?
Nothing's impossible. I'm not participating in that narrative of like yeah,
Well, Drake is literally saying that he can actually make a better West Coast sounding record, and obviously Drake was proven very, very wrong.
the LA.
Yeah, dude sounded like he was flowing on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air song. They literally grabbed this song and put it on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and that's what it sounded. I don't know what the fuck that was.
They shouldn't support that song because
Oh man,
it's him. It's like, no, nigga, if the niggas want to hear the records, play the records.
Yeah.
I don't
Right.
like it. Don't whatever, cool. But for the people for the DJs, I'll say this: for the DJs who feel conflicted, if you go to DJHead.com,
Just don't play it.
have an edit of Too Hard
Right.
for the Radio that you can play without this. It's just a DJ Head edit that you can play free of charge. You can download it. Go to DJ.
What did
And honestly, guys, stuff like this isn't very new at all. People have been doing this with like pop records that have rap features since like the beginning of time. There's literally a bunch of edits of every song Jay-Z ever featured on like a pop or R&B record, and they completely take it off.
Well, he said something about mustard. He said something about
yeah, like here in Houston, they have all of Ludacris's songs like "Move, Bit," right? To edit it, they put screams, so it's like "Move, get out the way," you know, so that way they don't say the cuss word. They've been doing that for years. I don't know what it is, but you know, instead of them playing like nothing or air in the middle of, you know, in between that, they either shorten the song or they just edit it out with like a scream or like a sound effect, you know. They've been doing that for years. I agree with Yoeqtv on this. Let's go.
I forgot. It was like a couple things he said. I don't remember the bar, but I just remember it was like some little slick shit that he said. So those things have been removed, and you can play the DJ Head version free and clear with.
who's the target?
And guys, definitely let me know in the comments if you guys would still play this record, even if you are playing this edited version. Again, if you are that conflicted, just knowing that song has that in there, even though it's edited, should be enough for you not to play it. Again, like I said, all these major
Right.
radio stations definitely do have a very strict playlist and set list that they do pick from. But if you're spinning records at like 2 or 3 in the morning, guess what? You have a lot more freedom because those time slots definitely aren't as strict. You can pretty much play whatever you want during those hours.
Get it for your edit.
For my edit, for the DJ.
Hey, in my experience, like the Hispanic, like there's just reggaeton, strictly reggaeton. I think it's Mega 101. Hey, at nights, like around 1 o'clock midnight, all they play is like salsa. All they play is merengue, mambo. That's the only time I listen to Mega 101, you know? Or I may listen to like reggaeton if I want to hear new reggaeton music. I will go and I will play Mega 101, or I will go and look for it on YouTube. You know, my favorite artist, the reggaeton artist. But like at 12 o'clock at night, that's when that shit is popping. That's when I listen to that shit. I don't know, man. The DJ at 12 o'clock at night, man, that motherfucker there. Oh man, let's go.
Where?
In LA.
Because we don't want to disrespect Mustard.
Because people feel conflicted about playing a song that's taking shots at the home. So this one doesn't have that.
I wouldn't play it at all.
Facts.
Why?
The people who wouldn't play it.
Oh, because it's taking because
I do agree with Gina. If you are in the belief that the record is disrespectful, then don't play it at all. But again,
Right.
let me know in the comments what you guys think. Let's actually take a look at the reaction that people are having from this clip. I know it's going to be egregious. I don't remember the bars, but I removed them. That part made no sense at all. If you go through a song and take out disc by disc, you remember what you did. And as somebody that has edited so many videos, that really isn't the case. It's better than what Houston did. They refused to play Kendrick. And if you guys are from Houston, definitely let me know if they are playing Kendrick, because I truly find it hard to believe that they're not playing one of the most successful acts out there. I've actually had tons of supporters from Houston literally say that, yeah.
Yoeqtv, I wouldn't be able to tell you, but I think it was last year. They were playing a lot of Not Like Us. They were playing a lot of Squabble Up. I remember that. Now, are they playing it now? No, because they've moved on and are trying to play a different thing, you know? They're trying to play different artists that come out. I don't think it's anything against Kendrick, to be honest with you. I think that they're just choosing. Every now and then they play Squabble Up and Luther, and you know, again, I play about an hour of 97.9 The Box, you know. So let's continue.
They love Kendrick Lamar just as much as they love Drake. This guy lying, there's nothing to download on his page. Bro, what this is, little nigga, little boy, that nigga really that insecure about his height. Again, guys, if I am that conflicted, I'm just not playing it. DJ Hed is the most disingenuous person that...
I don't think Kendrick told him to remove those. I think this was a DJ Hed decision. I think DJ Hed is mainly the one that wants to, you know, remove that respectfully, because he's in line with Kendrick. Respectfully, right? I don't think it has anything to do with Kendrick calling up DJ Hed and saying, hey, take this off. Take those parts off, you know? Obviously, it's going to get played because of, you know, it's the radio, you know? I don't think it has anything to do with any of that. The radio is going to play what the radio, you know, is going to play. They have their set things that they're going to play. Let's go.
The culture gave clout to, because 2 years, this is the BS that we have been listening to, and everyone thought this was credible when it's all smoke, mirrors, and BS. Guess what? This is the music entertainment business, guys. There's a lot of smoke and mirrors. It didn't just start 2 years ago. But I will say this, if there is a demand, these records are going to get played. But obviously the people that want to listen to them want to actually listen to it in its entirety. Remember, West Coast is the tough and rough that we all know, and this fool was painting the whole West Side as fragile. It's unraveling. But we can't generalize a whole coast because one person is saying something, man. What a time we are witnessing in hip-hop. If Pac were here, he would have spit in your face, DJ. And there's so many other ways to go about your point than to straight disrespect the dude. It's so crazy how they want to move the goalposts now, edit out disses, leave the beef alone. And this is just one person doing it. Again, if we do have a person that wants to spin it, more than likely they're going to go and use the actual original version. But what's cool when the entire industry did it to Drake, Crybabe. People are acting as if he was actually being sabotaged and wasn't really sabotaging himself. Drake wasn't forced into a hiatus. The guy has been literally the most active rapper since.
That is true. Drake has been the most active person. Motherfucker hasn't the longest hiatus that he took was like 3 months. It was like 3 to 6 months. He hasn't been non-active. The dude has been making music. He dropped a whole series of Iceman where he was dropping snippets of the songs. He's been active. There was no hiatus. Let's continue. Also, leave the beef alone. Drake has been the one that has been dragging the beef. He's been dragging this shit. Like, he literally made a whole album talking or dissing Kendrick back, when the last time that Kendrick threw shots was Squabble Up, where he was talking about what happened. Let's go.
The beef ended. Imagine academics removing the disses from Not Like Us and offering free downloads on his website. And people don't realize that these DJs have things called record pools where they share. Artists actually want you to do that. And we can't really use this comparison because we all know Academics loves Not Like Us, or it wouldn't have been #1 on his Spotify Wrapped. No matter how hard he tries to deny it. We literally all saw the fuck look when he realized that he showed that, guys. It was a gotcha moment for people. She was frying him the entire time, embarrassing. No, she was pointing out some of the inconsistencies. And honestly, to me, I just don't think that record is all that great. I wouldn't play it just because of that. Literally sounds like a parody version of what somebody thinks a West Coast song sounds like.
Right.
Was that him saying he did not listen to the album, so why the hell would he edit Drake's song? Guys, he's a DJ. Does anyone have the edit? I want to see what he edited out and how he did it. What the heck? Now they just don't know how to hide it. They look stupid now. And I really don't think he's trying to hide it. He's been pretty transparent the whole time. I just learned about this guy now, and he's already the corniest person in media I've ever seen. That co-host is too good for him.
Yo, y'all haven't seen Academics? that dude is a corny. All right, let's go.
You're probably going to have to base it on more than just one clip, guys. These dudes' media run is almost over. You can tell when the lies get this egregious. That's how you know it's over. And I'm pretty sure you watch my channel, fam. And at the end of the day, this is just one person. How many people are actually playing this record if they really do conflict it? Again, let me know if I'm wrong, but I don't really think it's going to be that many if you truly do feel that offended. All right. But this is the post I was talking about earlier, guys. Niggas out here claiming no radio support went too hard for the radio, did more radio than Squabble Up with half the streams, and ran to Atlanta was doing more radio than Luther first week. So remember, it wasn't the Kendrick Lamar fans that were throwing out numbers first. It was Drake and his stands. That's something that they've always prided themselves on, and they basically made it their only identity because you never really hear these stands talking about how good the music is. Maybe every once in a while, but most of the time when you see them posting anything, it's literally just focused on number. Over here we have the Kendrick records, we have Squabble Up, 51 million, almost 52 million streams, almost 6 million in airplay. TV Off, 46, almost 47 million in streams, and then almost 3 million in airplay. Let's look at the Drake one. Alrighty, guys. Yeah, here we have Too Hard for the Radio with 27 million streams and 6.3 radio. So obviously that record is going hard in the radio. So you really can't say that the radio isn't supporting the dude. But again, guys, these are facts. And who is allergic to them? Yeah, none other than the Ovihoites and their leader Drake. Take the year off, haters.
Damn.
Iceman season got this year booked. See you in 2027. This is a post by DJ Academics. Yeah, definitely very much part of the rollout. And it's going to be really interesting to see if this album is actually a topic of discussion, I want to say like 2 months from now. And I'm not talking about all the shenanigans and all the missteps, but for the actual music. Do you guys think in 2 months the records on this project will have any staying power?
No. No. Why do I think that? Because if you go back and look at my reaction or my review, Iceman, brutal, honest review. If you take a look at that, I said there's only one song, in my opinion, that had a replayable value, and it was the first song. None of the other songs, in my opinion, have replayable value. And I'm not just looking at the beats, the production, all that shit was good. All that shit was good. The lyrics and the staying power and the replayable factor as far as the lyrics and all that go, I don't think Iceman did that good. And that is, again, my opinion. 1 out of 18 is a crazy ratio. Oh, man. Let's go.
All right, here we have Bobby Drake the Iceman. Big shout out to him. Big friend of the channel. He goes on to write, notice Aubrey new music, even with 3 albums, not having this effect on people. Wild, I myself skipped the last 3 Drake projects and missed nothing at all. I remember it was a point in time when he dropped The Whole World Stopped and listened. It's apparent times have truly changed. And I will say this. First day, a lot of people were curious, but I'm definitely not sure a lot of people are going to go back and actually replay the album, right? Michelle, another big friend of the channel. Each time Kendrick Lamar drops, it's a completely different version of him creatively. Few artists evolve like that, and I absolutely agree. Baby Keem touched on this whole topic. If Kendrick Lamar actually wanted to drop yearly, even every 6 months, the guy could. The guy treats recording like a 9 to 5. So to think that he doesn't have enough music to put out, let's just say even an 11-song project a year, you would be crazy to think he couldn't. And another question I actually want to pose to you guys is this. If Kendrick Lamar were to drop once a year, do you guys think he would dominate the conversation as much as he does when he does drop, let's just say every 3 to 5 years? I honestly think that, yeah, the guy would still dominate, even if he actually did drop yearly, right? The next tweet reads, niggas got 40-something songs from their favorite rapper, and they out here harassing ASAP and Rihanna in IG comment. This is the same fan base that went to a year-old Kendrick Lamar post just to spam Ice Cube. And what did it do? Have him trending higher than Drake. for like the 15th time in like 2 years, guys. These are the same people that were saying that these Kendrick Lamar shows were empty when they were just taking clips of people arriving at the stadium like literally hours before and then looking like straight buffoons when like an hour later the stadium was packed, having record numbers with sometimes more than like 70, 80,000 people in there, man. So yeah, these people do not deal in facts, guys. They deal in emotion. All right, but they go on the right talking about Kendrick 24/7, stalking Whitney's IG page and making up fake DV situations in their heads. I've never seen a more miserable group of niggas. Yeah. And for a group of people that keep claiming that Kendrick Lamar needs Drake when they're the ones actually mentioning the other person, yeah, egregious. Drake's fan.
That is true. Y'all talk about Kendrick more than y'all do Drake. Oh, man. Let's go.
This is the easiest to troll, so insecure. If these people were that unbothered, if they truly believed in this music and they really did believe in Drake, they wouldn't be going about it this way. These Drake fans are starting to remind me of the Barbs, especially the fanboys. Definitely let me know what you guys think about that. There's a reason they don't bring up Drake artists actually signed to OVO. Yeah, they bring up people that actually have motion on their own and it's not dependent on Drake. And they're actually referring to this post over here. Kendrick made a whole album with underground artists and didn't manage to boost any of their careers. All these people had record monthly listeners just like the people on these Drake projects. You cannot take a sample size of the...
That is cap. AZ Chike has been booming. Lefty Gunplay. Drake even asked Lefty Gunplay to be on his album. Lefty Gunplay said no. There are different artists, different things that Kendrick did for them. All he did was give them he gave them a feature, and they some of them took off. Some of them decided to go do their own thing, like Dodie Sit. Some of them, like AZ Chike, got a deal out of it. Lefty Gunplay doing his thing. Now he's Gunplay, or Lefty. I think he's just Gunplay. But yeah, you don't always have to take off after somebody gives you a feature, and it really depends on you to go and get your basically get your own thing, basically do your own thing afterward. All Kendrick does is gives you the platform, and it's up to you whether or not you want to take off. That's in my opinion. Let's go.
First week and expect them to actually maintain it. I want people to revisit this in, let's just say, 3 to 4 months and see if we don't see the same drop that these people had. And these people arguably had a lot less motion than the people that Drake featured. These niggas reminiscing on a pop out 2 years later. Oh my God, them albums must be terrible. And that's the thing. Drake literally dropped close to 60 songs in the last year. And the conversation always still turns to Kendrick Lamar and how this is Kendrick's fault. I bet nobody in the picture has seen or talked to Kendrick since this day. He used off for a moment and kicked y'all right back to the corner of Compton. And these Drake stands are definitely sharing like 3 brain cells at this point. Kendrick Lamar did not have to showcase anyone else at this pop-out. Kendrick could have literally performed a 2 to 3 hour set of just his hits and only gotten to like half of them. So this post makes absolutely no sense, guys. At the end of the day, he gave them a great look. It's on them to capitalize it. It's on them to drop music when everyone is looking at the West Coast. For them to blame Kendrick Lamar, somebody who has no business relation with probably almost none of these people, and think that it's his duty to handhold them to the finish line, it's not how it works, man. And if you truly do need that, then you're not built for this shit. But definitely let me know what you guys think. How do you guys feel about DJ Hed editing out those disses from Too Hard for the Radio?
Yo, Yoeqtv, appreciate you, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Let me know exactly, do you guys think DJ Hed is wrong for editing out part of Drake's song that is dissing the West Coast, that is trying to put a wedge in between the West Coast and the Bay? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Now, my final thoughts. What do I think about this? I think that if you had a choice not to play the song, whether or not to play the song, and you have a problem with Drake actually dissing the Bay and dissing the West Coast and dissing Kendrick Lamar, and you had a choice, then don't play it. I think that if you don't have a choice and you still have a problem with it, just play DJ Hed's version. Just play DJ Hed's version. The song is still being played. It's just that now that part of the song is being edited out. It's all business at the end of the day. If the radio really wants you to play it, then they're going to play it. Whether or not it's going to be DJ Hed's version, that's up for discussion. What do you guys think in the comment section? Go ahead and leave your comments there in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your family and friends. And if you guys want to watch my brutally honest review of Iceman, is going to be at the end of the video. Go ahead and hype this video up as well. And also don't forget to hit that noti bell on your way out. Again, today is Memorial Day, so remember all of the fallen soldiers, pay your respects, and also for your loved ones, and pay your respects. And this has been your boy Jtomreactions. I am out this bitch. Ya tu sabes. Peace out. Peace and love. I'm out this bitch.